How's it going, everyone? It's your girl Rocket Gal, and we've got this year's Fallen units here. We've got Fallen Chrom. Finally, we got the Risen King himself. We got Fallen Byleth, this time in green flavor. We got Fallen Maria, who looks pretty devastating, and we got Fallen Anankos. So the Mad King of Vala is finally here. So let's get into summoning. Alright, so yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. We're just gonna skip greens, because I'm pretty sure there's no green on this banner. So, yeah, but other than that, we're gonna go all the sparks. We get 2 sparks this time, which is kind of interesting. Not sure why they changed it. Maybe it's because they know that the Fallen banners usually have more hype than the other normal banners. So they're like, fuck it, let's give them an extra spark, and I am gonna take full advantage of that. Oh, hey, look at that. We've got a Happy drawn outside. Very nice. She's actually a pretty good unit because she has effectiveness against beasts and dragons, I believe. So that's actually pretty clutch. I actually had her on my defense team for quite some time, and I really like using her. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty nice. Alright, so yeah, hopefully I could get a copy of everyone on the banner, just because I think everyone's pretty cool. I think the most OP is probably Maria, but I think they're all really cool. I think they are all pretty interesting. They all bring something new to the table, except for maybe Anankos, who's kind of just a dragon. But at the same time, he's still pretty cool. It's finally cool to get him in the game finally. So yeah, hopefully we get a copy of everyone. By the way, now that the Hall of Forms is over, how did y'all do on Hall of Forms? This time we got the pretty cool Arcanea batch of characters with Legendary Tiki and Brave Marth in particular being pretty cool. I'm going to show off my formas and how they turned out. So here is the Tiki. She turned out pretty well. Attack Speed Unity, Dragon's Wrath 4. I think that's pretty good for her. I gave her Attack Speed Far Trace 3 just because, you know, she comes with her what's it called? Her special C skill anyway, so it's like, what's really the point of getting it? So yeah, overall pretty happy with this build. Also Blue Flame is pretty nice to get on her, just because it's a relatively rare skill still. I wonder when they will add that to the normal 3 and 4 star pool. Probably never, because it is a 500 SP skill that isn't either, but hey, maybe one of these days they will add it. But yeah, here is my Tiki. Not the best build, I don't think. She could have been better, but I think she's also not too bad. I think I loosely based them off of both Phoenix Masters and Phaeology's builds. Although I don't think I followed one strictly. I just kind of picked the skills that they were like, yeah, this one's pretty good. So yeah. But overall, pretty happy about getting this forma. Here is my Marth, and this one, I think he turned out really well. I basically finished him on the first day, and he basically has all the skills he really needs. Attack Speed Finish 4 is really good. Close Call 4 is just fantastic. It seems like almost every unit wants this skill now, just because damage reduction, right? And Times Pulse 4 is great for his special, although you see here that he has godlike reflexes. It's just something different from a Shining Emblem. Probably not going to be running godlike reflexes on him super often, but it's just a nice option to have just in case. Also, I don't want to get Shining Emblem again, and he comes with this, so yeah. Overall, really happy about this, and with the acquirement of this Marth, I was able to plus 10 Brave Marth, which is pretty awesome. He was definitely a merge project for quite some time. Definitely a huge fan of Marth, so very happy that I was able to get him. And with all this great fodder too, I hope none of them becomes redundant with whatever his refine will be later on. But yeah, we will see later this year. Although, do you think they're gonna skip the refines for Brave units this year? Because these units are still relatively new. It just feels weird for them to get a refine so soon, but at the same time, I thought that was the case. I also thought that last year too with Choose Your Legends 4, and they still gave them really good refines. So you never really know. You never really know. So, but yeah, overall, really happy about this Marth, and really happy to finally plus 10 him. And just because I had extra, like, Hall of Form torches and whatnot, and I was able to finish Tiki and Marth relatively early, I also built up this Pledgy and Male Chris here. I think he turned out really good. This is basically the Phoenix Master build, essentially. Yeah, Ruptured Sky, attack speed, Clash 4, float, near trace 3, the works, you know, he's got what he needs. The one that I have right now just has the, basically the, oh, hey, look at that, we got a Jill, very nice, sweet. Is Jill up for a refine soon-ish, or is that like in a year from now? Don't remember, it feels like a while ago that she came out. But sweet, nice, cool to get a copy of her. But yeah, what I was saying with Chris, so right now the build I have on him is essentially just whatever skills were on the Gongolote. What was it? It was the distant counter resistance version. Quick Riposte 4, which honestly is not the greatest skill. Actually, you know what? Why did I even summon on that green? Well, now I just feel like an idiot. But anyways, but yeah, it feels like his build could be a little better, so this one wouldn't be bad. At the same time, you know, I don't have a million Forma Souls. I already spent my 2 on the, ooh, baby, let's go. We got Anankos, Seething Silence. I am Anankos of the First Dragons. Why have you called me here? Simply to kill, or is there more? Alright, nice. Plus attack, minus defense. That is awesome. I think that is probably the IVs you're gonna want to get on him, honestly. Yeah, so, oh man. Savvy Fighter 4 is awesome. I hope I could get another copy of him, because I want to give Savvy Fighter 4 to Takumi. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. It is a modest replacement, and Takumi is doing pretty well with Special Fighter 4 right now, so it's not like he really needs this, but man, oh man, would it be nice to get this for him. So, yeah, hopefully we could get another copy of Anankos. But in any case, it's pretty cool to get him. I really like the water element shit that Anankos has. It's almost like he's water bending, which is pretty cool. But yeah, back to the Forma discussion. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna want to get this Male Chris. This is a great build, and Male Chris is definitely one of my faves. But at the same time, you know, we don't get Forma Souls all the time, and at the same time, I already purchased the one in the Celestial Stone, so it's not like I'm going to be getting extras anytime soon, probably, so, and also we have that Shadows of Valentia Holoforms, what was it called, Rebirth, or Holoforms Rewind or something. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to get any of those units, because none of them are necessarily characters I really want, or units I really want. So maybe it'd be worth getting this Chris, but let me know how you guys feel about this Chris. Should I go for my favorites with a good build now? Or should I save my Forma Soul for something possibly good in the future? Keep in mind, I usually buy the 2 Forma Souls every month anyways, but I'm saving this third one, the third one from the Celestial Stone store, for something special. And I don't know if I want to go for this Chris, who has a fantastic build, but mine's already plus 10, or if I should just save it for something else. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about it. But in any case, I'm pretty happy about the Holoforms this time around. Pretty cool units, and hopefully we get something pretty cool for Shadows of Valentia this month, because yeah, it's pretty hype that we finally get legendary units available for Holoforms. And it's about freaking time, to be honest, especially some of these older ones. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, let me know how you guys did on Holoforms. Did you guys follow the Phoenix Master Phaeology builds like me? Or do you guys do something extra goofy, a little more unique, a little more crazy, and do something else? Let me know how your formas went, because I would love to know. Alright, so right, we haven't gotten too much so far. I mean, we got pretty good stuff. We got Anankos, pretty happy about that. But I would have liked to get more stuff at this point. Good thing there's 2 sparks, otherwise I'd be a little bit sweating a little bit. But yeah, overall, not too bad. By the way, I've got some questions I've had in the back burner for a little bit, just because I just never got to like answering these questions. So sorry for the delay, question askers. So let's answer some questions. Yeah. All right. So here is a question from Zach Larner, 6265, and they said my summons were pretty good. Not gonna lie, I'm working on a +10 Sylvain, so that's really fun. He's +6 right now and climbing the ranks. Alright, cool. Alright, and this question is, it looks as though that legendary Alm will appear on next month's Hall of Forms. How would you build him? That's a good question. Well, the truthful answer will probably be that I'm gonna follow the Phoenix Masters / Phaeology builds, whatever they recommend. I'll be like, yep, looks good to me. I'm pretty sure they put in a lot more thought than I did, so I'm just gonna go with that. But I guess if you want me to come up with a build right now, I guess attack, speed, finish 4 would be really good as an A skill. For B, what would you want on B? Because you don't need special spiral 4. But low skills would just be like, they're kind of common, so you don't necessarily need, okay, not common, but like, I don't know if I would go for a lull skill. I don't know what to put on B. Maybe escape route 4 or something, because it gives him Kanto kind of, so that might be cool. But at the same time, I have no idea. I'm running one with a water sweep right now, and it's actually working pretty well, but there's no water sweep 4 yet, so, and I'm not going to just give him water sweep 3. So for the B skill, not totally sure. For the C skill, I'm definitely going to go for Times Pulse 4. I feel like that's the best skill for him. But I don't know, maybe Attack Speed Menace wouldn't be too bad, but I'm not totally sure on that. Yeah, when it comes to theory crafting and building, I'm not very good. But that's just what I'm thinking of off the top of my head. And then, I don't know, for this skill, probably just some, like, rally skill of some kind. But yeah, that's, those are my thoughts right now. Probably not a very good build. Again, probably best to wait for whatever Phoenix Master or Phaeology has to say. But that is just what I have off the top of my head right now. So yeah, but in any case, thanks so much for the question. Yeah, hopefully we do get Legendary Alm this time around, because he's a really good unit now. And getting a forma of him with like really good skills would be cool. Although I get the feeling we're not going to get him, just because, I don't know, he just seems really too good. But then again, I thought that with Brave Dimitri as well, so you never really know, to be honest. But it does seem like that's where we're heading towards. Anyways, we're at our spark. Let us spark for well, if I get Maria, then I could just skip all colorlesses, because I don't really need an extra Maria, but I would love to get multiple copies of the Byleth and the Chrom. So let's go for Maria for now. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll just skip all the colorlesses, skip all the greens. We'll be free from half the colors, and hopefully we'll be able to get the other heroes. Ritual Sacrifice Maria. I am Maria. I offer up my life for the world Lord Medius will create. Man, it'd be cool if we got Fallen Nina, Lena, and Elise one day. I guess they wanted to start off with Maria. I guess it makes sense, she was the first in the game back in launch, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, here she is in all her glory. Honestly, a pretty freaking good unit. I've heard a lot of people kind of upset with her inclusion, just because she seems like she's going to be a really toxic unit in a lot of game modes, specifically things like, oh my god, these are all the colors I was going to skip! Especially things like Summoner Duels, So I'm not looking forward to seeing her in Summoner's Duels, but I am looking forward to using her in things like Ether Raids, so that should be fun. But yeah, I don't know. Her effect seems way too powerful, but you know, I'm cool with that. I might not be ready for this, but I'm cool for their inclusion. So yeah, there we go, I guess. I'm kind of surprised they didn't give the effect to someone like Elise, because, well, I guess can't all four of those clerics from Arcanea, they could all use Alm Staff, right? I usually just give it to Elise, but I guess technically Maria can also use it. Maybe that's what it's a reference of. It's a reference of the Alm Staff. Ooh, baby, let's go! We got Fallen Chrom! Who calls me? My name is Chrom. I am the king of corpses. Where I go, despair follows. Okay, nice! Ooh, plus attack. Let's go, baby. Alright. Ooh, Fate Unchanged, attack speed class 4, a tier 4 snag, and infantry speed tactic. This is gonna be great fodder, that's for sure. Alright, but awesome. Very happy to get him. Plus attack is also fantastic. So yeah, pretty cool. Alright, so hopefully we can get the other units. I mean, we're still gonna go for the Spark, and we still got quite a number of orbs to spend, so I'm not too worried. Oh baby, let's go! I'm on a roll. We got another one. Ooh, this one's plus speed. I think this one's better. I get the feeling he has a super boon in attack and speed, just because that's just the direction we're going in right now. But fuck yeah, at least now I have like options, you know. So hell yeah, we got him, and we got him twice. So yeah. Very happy about that. I am really happy to get multiple copies of him because I've been waiting for this unit for quite some time. Okay, yeah, let's keep skipping the colorlesses. Anyways, more questions to answer. I got quite a backlog of questions from Ali5144. Thanks for all the questions. They've definitely been frequent questioner of questions. I don't know what I'm doing with that. Anyways, here's a question, and they ask, who are you going to give all the arcane weapons to? So, to be honest, I don't really have any plans on who to give the arcane weapons I usually get. Oh my god, so many blues. So I think with Arcane Lewin, I'm gonna give the arcane, I think I'm gonna give it to Ferdinand, because he is pretty speedy, and he wouldn't make a bad user of it. I gave Arcane Grima to Corrin, this Corrin here, so she uses it pretty well. I gave Arcane Downfall, that's the Axe one, to Camilla. I gave it to Male Pledgian Chris. I don't remember who else got it. Okay, and then for Arcane Qiang, I gave one to Oboro. I don't remember. Oh, I gave one to Hinoka. I don't remember. I think that's it so far. For Arcane, the bow one, I forgot what it's called. Obviously I gave them to my Takumi. I didn't give it to Fallen Takumi just because I think Skakdi or whatever it's called is actually pretty good. So, or at the very least, it's good enough. I also gave it to Summer Takumi, and I don't remember who else I gave it to. I don't think I got too many of the arcane bows, so my options were limited. So yeah, but usually when I get the arcane weapons, I don't really know who to give them to, because I usually prioritize giving the skills over giving the weapon. Oh, so for Arcane Eclipse, which I believe is a red tome, I gave one to Leo, but for the most part, Ophelia has just been used to give out Special Spiral 4 and Attack Speed Finish 4. I haven't really given out the tome too often, but yeah. Overall, I'd say I'm not super prioritizing giving out the weapon as much as I am giving out the skills. But yeah, I think that might change with this Chrom, because this Chrom has got a pretty good weapon this time around, I think. Not to say that the other weapons are bad, but this one was pretty solid. So yeah, thanks for the question, Allie. Actually, we got more from Allie. Here's a question. Who is your favorite character from Awakening, Fates, and Shadows of Valentia? Okay, so from Awakening, it's definitely got to be female Morgan. Really like her. I like her vibe. She seems really cool. She's really cute too. And she's always like super optimistic. So I would like her a lot. Yeah, I really liked her a lot. And hopefully we get more alts of her. We only have like 2, so hoping we can get more of her in the game soon, eventually. In Fates, I think that's pretty obvious. It's my boy Takumi. And for Shadows of Valentia, that's actually a tough one, because there's a lot of good ones. But I think, oh, okay, hold on. Just one moment, everyone. Alright, I'm back. So yeah, in terms of favorite Shadows of Valentia character, while I was clearing the barracks, I was thinking about it, and I gotta say it's probably Lucas. He's voiced by Greg Chun, so that's automatically just a big plus. But also, like, I don't know, Lucas he's a really swell guy, really nice, very honorable, very helpful. So yeah, I really like him a lot. I don't really know what else to say. It's a pretty good unit. And yeah, I really like using him a lot. So, but yeah, that is that. Let's go to Allie's next question. Okay, so this question is, who did you marry in every game that had romance? Okay, let me think about this. In Awakening, I believe the first one I was playing as male Robin at first, and I believe the first person I married was Lissa, and I believe it's because I just thought the two had a pretty funny and pretty interesting support that I just thought, I think they would make a pretty good pair. So that's what I did there. Also, I just thought they make, in that way, male Robin would really belong to the family of Chrom and the other exiles, So that's also pretty cool. Yeah. In terms of Fates, there were 3 routes. The first one, I played Birthright. I think I married Felicia. I think it's just because their supports were kind of fast. And they were always together, so I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, that works. Corn Felicia, why not? For Conquest, I played as a female one, and I married, Kaze, I believe. Yeah, Kaze, just because, it's pretty self-explanatory. And for Revelations, I played as male again. I think at that point, I just kind of shipped male Corin and Felicia together, so I just did Felicia again, so, yeah. That covers that. For 3 houses, in my first route, which was the Crimson Flower route, I believe I was playing as a male Byleth, and I think I married Shamir. Yeah, I married Shamir. For the Dimitri route, Azure Moon, I believe it's called. Yeah, Azure Moon. I don't remember who I married in that one. I played as a female one that time, but I don't remember who I paired Byleth up with that time, so gonna have to skip on that one. For Golden Deer, I believe I paired, this time I played male Byleth again. I'm kind of flip-flopping. So male Byleth, I paired him up with Catherine, and then for my final playthrough, or at least a 4th playthrough, which was the church route, forgot the technical name, I paired a female Byleth with Ferdinand von Eyre. It felt weird to do because, he was a student, but Ferdinand was one of my favorite characters, and yeah, I just kind of did it, but yeah, at the beginning I tried to avoid these student characters because it just felt weird. So that's why I went for Shamir and Catherine at first. I don't remember who I paired in my second playthrough of Azure Moon. It might have been Seteth, but I kind of don't think it is, so I'm not going to go there. Yeah, I really don't remember who I paired up in Azure Moon, but those are what I had for those other routes. For 3 Hopes, because you do kind of pair up with 3 Hopes. in a way. I only played one route so far, and it was the Edelgard route, and I paired with Ferdinand. Oh, hell yeah, we got another Fallen Chrom. Nice. Alright, plus defense. Okay, alright. I still would rather get another Byleth, or no, my first Byleth, so come on, game. Okay, fine. But yeah, what was I even saying? Oh, yeah, it was Three Hopes. Three Hopes, I paired with Ferdinand because you give the one item, I forgot what it was even called, but you give an item to someone to get a personal, like, item that you can then give their personal skill to someone else. I didn't know this was like pair. Oh my god, another Fallen Chrom. Sick. Okay, that's awesome. Plus HP this time. Alright, cool. I think for my second spark, I'm gonna have to go for Byleth. Just because I haven't gotten a Byleth yet, and I kind of want a Byleth, you know? So, yeah, we're gonna go for her eventually, but yeah, so with Three Hopes, it was Ferdinand, and I haven't played any of the other routes yet, or at least haven't finished it. I'm in the middle of the Blue Lions one, but it's just taking a long time, you know? So that's, yeah, that's to be continued. And for Engage, I paired with Alfred because I found out about his unpaired ending. I'm not gonna say anything about it in case you don't know, and I don't want to spoil anyone, but I was just like, what the fuck? Why would you do this to us, game? And so I was like, fuck that shit. I know that you could save him by pairing up with him, so that's what I did. So, yeah. And also, I just like Alfred. It's just kind of stupid how you can't pair up characters with other characters. Like, it just has to be with a Lear, you know? So everyone else has, like, unpaired endings, which, like, we haven't seen this shit since, like, Binding Blade, you know? Like, it's been a while since you couldn't even pair up, like, normal characters up with each other. Instead, it has to be paired up with, like, the protagonist. Back then, it was, like, Roy, and he had, like, a whole harem. And now it's, like, a Lear. They could pair up with anyone. So, and I mean, that quite literally anyone. So, ooh, hey, look, we got a Hugh. Sweet. Okay, what does Hugh have as fodder again? I don't really remember. Okay. Route attack speed 4 is not super good, but I guess it's fine. Speed defense ideal 4 is pretty alright, I guess. I already have a copy of him, but plus speed is actually pretty nice. So yeah, maybe I'll just merge him up. He is pretty cool. I did give him the 5 dragon flowers, so he does get a lot of stats. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's pretty nice to get him. And now I filled up all the summoning focus bubble shits, so that's pretty nice. Hopefully that means I could get another Anankos or Chrom or something. But yeah, pretty cool that we've got that filled up. But yeah, thanks so much, Ali, for the question there. And we got another question. I believe this is the last question I have from Ali. So, question, rapid fire questions. Pick which one you like more, Xander or Ryoma. Wow, that's a tough one. That's a tough first one already. I don't know, I like both. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably pick Xander, probably, just because he's a more interesting character where he's like not naturally gifted, but he worked really hard to become the Crown Prince of Nor, whereas Ryoma was kind of naturally gifted, so he was just like, yeah, it's cool, I'm gonna become the Prince of Hoshido, it's alright. Anyways, here we are going to spark for Byleth, very nice. Okay, so for the next one, Camilla or Hinoka? Hinoka all the way, for sure. Edelgard or Dimitri? Okay, I don't want to spark any, like, wars or anything, so I'm just gonna say Claude. I'm kidding. Okay, alright, seriously, between these two, probably Edelgard. And I probably just say this because the Edelgard routes are always my first routes. So there's that. Oh my god, hey, look at that. We got a non-sparked Byleth. Very cool. I like how this is Byleth, or Soth is pretending to be Byleth. It's like, I don't know, it's kind of funny. It's like, yes, I am Byleth. How do you do, fellow kids? Kind of thing. So, yeah, pretty cool to get another copy of her. She's green flavored this time, so everyone else was raspberry flavored. This time we get a lime flavor, so pretty cool there. Okay, next up we got Hilda or Marianne. I would say Marianne for sure. Definitely like Marianne a lot more. Hilda, I mean, I don't really have anything against her, but I do like Marianne a little more. So there's that. Erica and Ephraim. Ooh, that's a tough one too, because I can't really pick one. I guess if I had to pick one though, it'd probably be Ephraim. He's a better unit in Sacred Stones in my opinion, and also he's voiced by Greg Chun, so I mean, yeah, it's a tough competition for Erica at that point, honestly. Alright, Blazing Blade or Binding Blade? Binding Blade for sure. Binding Blade is so fun. It's fun because it's harder. I feel like Blazing Blade is a lot easier. You could just give everyone a javelin or a hand axe and you could just kind of win the game easily. So, yeah, definitely Binding Blade. And then Birthright or Conquest. Okay, so I would say Birthright if I don't want to feel like a bad person who conquers other nations, and I will say Conquest if I value gameplay. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, thank you so much, Allie, for all the questions. Thank you everyone who asked questions. It's definitely very fun to answer them. Sorry I wasn't able to answer them in previous videos. I just had other things I wanted to talk about, and I never was able to get to the questions, but yeah, I believe I am caught up on questions. And yeah, for anyone else who wants to ask a question or two, yeah, you could go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I will eventually get to it in a summoning video. Alright, so we still have over 100 orbs. Yeah, we're just gonna keep summoning until we run out. I still need another Anankos because I want that speed. What was it called again? You know, the green skill. I forgot what it was called, but I want to get another copy of that for Valentine's Takumi. So yeah. Alright, we're just gonna keep on trucking. Hopefully we can get more blues and reds would be cool. Boy, the other colors. By the way, how do you guys do in Summoner Duels last week? Or was it this week? It was last week, right? Yeah. I didn't do very well at all, which is like, you know, shocking, right? Because I'm not really that good at Summoner Duels, and I honestly, like, not training or doing any research on the Summoner Duels meta or anything. I just kind of go in with a team. I'm just like, okay, let's just at least stay in top 1,000 so I can get my awards. And I did stay in the top 1,000, so that's kind of nice. But yeah, I did not do very well at all. I'm still like hard stuck diamond, so yeah, not super good. But I don't know. I think eventually I'm gonna take this more seriously, practice more, form a good team or whatever. But as of now, I'm just hard stuck diamond, which is to say it's not very good. But yeah, how do you guys do? I know a lot of y'all have reached the max score, and I'm very jealous of that. And also very impressed. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Summoner Duels. Man, I remember when Summoner Duels first got announced, we all like shit our pants. We're like, oh my god, it's PvP, but like real time. It's amazing. And now it's like, oh fuck, everyone's just playing the meta. Everyone just has all these whale teams. I can't compete. I just want to use my favorite characters, which is tough to do. So yeah, Summoner Duels now is not very fun especially for like low spenders or free-to-play people, or people who just go for favorites, because you really need to play towards the meta, honestly. So, and that's also a reason why I got kind of like fed up of it, because I'm like, man, I have all these teams, and now they suck ass now. So, yeah, I don't know. Someone out there needs to make some sort of guide to explain how to be better at this game mode, because I'm really bad at it, and I could really use some help. But yeah, do you guys do well on it, or do you guys skip it? Do you guys just collect your reward and just was done with it? Yeah, let me know, because I'm pretty curious about it. I'm pretty curious about the consensus of Summer Duels in general, because it seems like it definitely has its audience, but I feel like the casual crowd generally don't like deal with it too much. But that's just the vibe I get. I have no idea, to be honest. But yeah, I've definitely stopped taking it super seriously. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I mainly focus on Ether raids and Arena, which honestly, Arena is such a joke game mode for the most part. It's just a whale game mode where you get your plus 10 units. Hopefully one of them or a couple of them are legendaries, and you know, go to town, do the 5 matches, and you get your ticket. And yeah, that's about it. Definitely, it feels like they need an overhaul of the mode, because it feels very stale right now. But I don't know. I feel like they're not going to anytime soon. It's just a feeling. Alright, we are now finally dipping under 100 orbs. Can we get some good stuff by the end of it? Hopefully we can. Oh, hey, look at that. We got a Volk. That's nice. Actually, he comes with sturdy impact. I do want to give that to Byleth. So that's pretty cool. Definitely that's going to be safe for later. By the way, how do you guys think about the refines this time around? So we had Byleth, Legendary Edelgard, Valbar, Duo, I can't think of the other ones right now. Ewan was one of them. I'm sure I think I'm forgetting someone, but I can't remember for life of me right now. But overall, seems like a pretty decent batch. Byleth got a lot of great stuff, to be honest, and hopefully he can now be kind of a threat, because before he was just doing fucking nothing. He was just kind of sitting in the back, and when it was his bonus season, everyone just looks like, fuck, what am I gonna do with him? He just like a brick. He doesn't do anything. He just kind of sits there doing nothing. But now he can stand there menacingly, so hopefully he can start doing some interesting things. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a build where like he has both odd and even Tempest. Oh, okay, hold on just 1 second, everyone. Alright, and I'm back. So what was I saying again? Man, I lose my train of thought kind of easily. Oh yeah, the refines. Yes, the refines, of course. How could I forget? But yeah, yeah, Lifts was pretty good. He got a lot of good stuff. Although it still seems like he's still not gonna be super good as a defense mythic. He would have been great as an offense mythic, but on defense he just doesn't do enough. I mean, he's gonna be pretty threatening nowadays, but even then, I feel like I don't think he could take on a brave Dimitri. I haven't like looked into the matchups super closely yet, but I just get the feeling like brave Dimitri is still gonna be untouchable. So I don't know about that one. But I guess for the most part, he could take on a lot of people. Probably could take on a brave Edelgard. He'd probably take on a Lucia, maybe. Actually, I don't know. Probably not Lucia, because he can't get his special off when against her. So that one's a question mark. But I feel like against someone like what's his name, Felix, that would be a pretty decent matchup. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty good refine, a pretty good remix. Overall, really good. It's just he's a defense unit, so I don't know how much mileage I'm going to be getting out of him, but hopefully I could use him a lot more in Chaos season, and yeah, it should be fun. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied with what he got, and yeah, especially since he's my favorite Fire Emblem Heroes OC, so overall, pretty satisfied. In terms of the other units, Legendary Edelgard, from what I can tell, I didn't look into it super closely, but from what I can tell, most people think it is relatively tame. I think IS just wants to be very careful about characters who have multiple Gale Forces, so they probably didn't give her as much as they probably could have, but she still got a lot of pretty good stuff. Although I kind of feel sorry for the people that gave her a heavy Blade 4, because she didn't really need it anymore. But overall, I think she got pretty good stuff. Although you're probably going to want to give her Assault Troop, which I'm pretty sure at the moment only Summer Edelgard has, so that's not very fun. I don't want to fodder off a Summer Edelgard to an Edelgard. You know, that just feels weird. You know, but overall, I think from what I can tell, she got a pretty decent refine and a remix. So yeah, pretty cool there. In terms of duo I think his was pretty good too. From what I could tell, it has like this resistance and defense related things, which seems like is reference to both and Celica, which, you know, makes sense because they're a duo unit. Although I've heard it's not like as good as, say, like duo Alphonse's remix or refine, but I heard it's still pretty good, so still pretty happy about him. Mine is like non-merged, so there's a good chance I'm not gonna get the refine, but for anyone that does have a highly merged dual yeah, you should be happy with what he got because it was pretty decent. Okay, we are nearing the end here, and my voice is about to die. Okay, come on. Let's see what we can get. This is a pretty good circle. Hopefully we can get someone. I'm kind of sad we didn't get another Anankos. Then again, I'm not really sniping on blue. It's like blue and red, so I guess that makes sense, but it's still like, come on. Come on, man. Just come on. We need another one. Okay, I think after this, there's going to be one last circle. Right, there's a Roy. Alright, so let us prepare for what is to come. Come on, big money. Ah, no blue. Okay. Alright, so we got 2 reds. I think we'll just finish off with these last 2 reds. So, what's this one? It's a Gi. Alright, this is going to be the last summon of Destiny. So, what can we get? Come on. Big money. Can we get a Chrom? Can we get a Byleth? Smoke. Okay, come on. That gives me some hope. Oh, hey, look at that. We got a Flavia. That is awesome. Sweet. Okay, that's a great way to finish it off. Alright, neutral. Her fodder's not super good. I think I might just merge her. I do like Flavia a lot. Definitely one of my favorite characters from Awakening. So, honestly, I'll probably just merge her. So, yeah. That about concludes this summoning session. So, let us head to the recap. Okay, so here is what I got today. So we got a Happy Jill. We got a plus attack Anankos, which is actually pretty sick. Kind of sad we didn't get another copy of him, but hey, sometimes that is how it is. We got a Maria. This is the sparked unit, so pretty nice. Yeah, you only really need 1 copy of her, so that's why I sparked her. Then we got like 4 rearmed Chroms in a row, so that's pretty awesome. Really happy about that. We got a Hugh. We got 2 Byleths. This one was sparked, and this one was not sparked. We got a Volk, and we finished off with the last and final summon with a Flavia. So yeah, overall, you know, could have been better, but at the same time, I did get everyone I wanted. I did get multiple copies of the rearmed Chrom, so overall, I consider this a big success. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this summoning session. How do you guys think I did? I think I did pretty okay-ish. From what I can tell, people's luck has not been super good on this banner, so I guess this is par for the course. But yeah, let me know how you guys did on your summons. Were your luck better than mine? Because if it was, please let me know. I would love to hear how you guys did. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this summoning session of the Fallen banner this year. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.